Hey guys, Ali here, how are you doing? Here we are with our two protagonists here, finally in the harbour area. I think we're going to make some really good progress in this episode. Going to explore it as we go though, don't want to miss anything, and of course make sure that we're picking up any money and items along the way, because I really need it to make sure I can actually hire a room for tonight. So we have a number of things to keep in our head for now. Let's crack on. Collecting rainwater, that's a good idea. Gonna zoom out a little bit. What's this? No, I'm not gonna go down there. Oops, down there yet. Oh, it's quite quiet over here. I hear birds tweeting. At least 3 packs worth of cigarette butts. Numerous empty bottles of Commodore Red and potent Pilsner. Alright. Alright, let's go down here. I have a thought. All around you, great machines of quiescence. I'm not quite sure what that means. Wild pines. Wild pines trees are printed onto the screen covering. Looks like forest under snow. Alright, let's go around here. Well, what's this?
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marsh and Arrête are faded with use. It seems to control the large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block.
Alright.
Allumer on, éteindre off.
Okay, I'll press on.
With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
Okay, what did I just do there and why did I do it? Am I making a bridge? Oh, it's gonna fall. Maybe not.
And with a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places the container down. The harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again, now that its purpose has been fulfilled.
Its purpose? What do you mean?
Moving this container, of course. For this purpose it was built. For this purpose it has acted. And now it will rest.
That's a good crane. I'm gonna pat the crane on the head. Pat, pat, pat.
I can't see how that was worth the records, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
Yeah, let's press this.
The crane does not return to its original position.
Okay.
It does not move at all.
Leave. Fair enough. Let's get up here. A lot of moving parts here. I'm gonna see what's in this. You see faded industrial lettering on the platform. Kvalsund. Oh yeah, we were told about them.
Before you stands a cargo container. Just one of many in the yard.
Lieutenant, I think there's something special about this container.
You do? Because I don't.
What? Why not?
There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one?
I don't know, Kim. It just feels special.
It's a cargo container, Detective. Just like all the others.
It doesn't even look, is it?
We're not here to interact with containers.
Let's
We're
knock.
here to get the body down from the tree.
Okay, let's knock on the door.
No reply. The knock produces a hollow ring of metal.
Oh.
Doesn't sound like there's anything inside the container.
Open the door.
You attempt to turn the handle, to no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked.
Oh, okay.
To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Nothing more to do for here. Sorry, nothing to do here for now. Okay, let's plod along. Was a thought. The shipyard ahead is oddly quiet. The great machines are sleeping. What's this? Oh. I didn't get to read that tooltip. What? Oh. Industrialized sized thermos. Smells like burned coffee. Damn. Oh, there's a dude there. Hello, dude. The banner sags under the weight of rain and snow. White waves on red. Easy Leo. Container. I'll turn you nice and red. Container. Put the logos on.
The lyrics to this container song are being made up as he goes along.
Hey, that rhymed.
The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi.
Ubi?
From the vanishing peninsula of Ubisund on Muindi.
Alright.
Container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, now belongs to Everard.
Yeah, that's a very Scottish accent, I should know. The tiny man is so engaged in his work, he doesn't notice you. Do not interrupt the little man in his joyous activity. No. No. If I can't hear him sing more, I'm not leaving him alone. Hi.
Everard, he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister? I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
A shadow passes over his kind face. What is it with you people in scabs?
I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat.
He doesn't seem to be waiting for you to answer. Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister. No dialogue for that, okay. You're Ubi, right?
Oh yes, born and raised in Irish, mister. Mum had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then. Too old to lose my accent then. People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just want you to know there was never any of that where I come from. No, sir. Those are just nasty rumors.
Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
What are you doing with the containers?
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
He waves at the containers towering behind him. What's going on here? Okay, let's have a look.
The
Yes!
containers in the yard are green in Wild Pine's livery, and the mountains rising behind Leo is all red in Union colors. It's like some red infection was spreading outwards from the container yard's core.
Okay.
There appear to be cisterns underneath the Union container covers.
This looks like a massive decorating operation, Kim. Leo, has anyone told you why you need to change the covers? What's underneath the red covers? Yeah, let's ask that.
Oh, I don't know, mister. They say it's some chemicals. Most of them have labels on them, I think.
Alright, this looks like a massive redecorating operation, Kim.
Yes, they are hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the Debarders Union logo on them.
Leo, has anyone told you why you need to change the covers?
No, not really. Mr. Everett doesn't tell me all the big things. Says I go and tell them to everyone.
That might be why, then. Thanks, Leo. You've been very helpful. What a nice guy.
No trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all.
Okay, where is everyone? The harbour is empty.
Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in.
He leans in with a confidential look.
We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Everard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate.
He pauses to think.
But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Everard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so.
He stops but seems eager to tell you more. What trouble did Titus and his friends get into?
Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that.
Come on,
That's
Leo.
union business.
He smiles and leans closer.
Him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling him to take some time off.
Really? Did they kill someone?
No, I don't think they killed anyone.
Yeah, they did.
Let's better talk about something else. Titus and his boys do good work. I don't want to get them in trouble over a little drinking.
Alright, okay. Do you work here?
Yes, yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick. But everyone calls me Leo.
The little man raises his hand in a welcoming gesture.
I'm like Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town, and Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everett is away. Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
Hey! Hey, do you think that could be who the lady driver is? The one dealing with all the drugs and letting all the drugs through? Because if there's someone in the union boss's office who is also the second-hand man, or lady, of the operation, that would be a great way to make sure the paperwork's in order and all the tracks are covered.
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
The lieutenant looks up at Leo.
A real pretty lady with a skin like those Douai Sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio. But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes I am, yes I am.
Okay. I think you're doing a great job around here, Leo. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this place would totally fall apart if you didn't shine the boss man's shoes, Leo. That's a bit mean. That's a little bit mean. Hold on, who's this Miss Beaufort you mentioned?
Oh, Lizzie.
Lizzie?
She's a real sharp tool. Mr. Everett put her through some fancy school and everything, east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back, she was all fancy and lawyerly.
No way. That's the gardener. That's the guard. She's the right-hand man, woman, you know? Is that not the gardener?
But she's a real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood. Knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of the community one day, I'm sure. If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her. But she can't have kids.
Aw, that's a shame.
Dr. Lemaitre said so, and she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years she has.
He sighs and falls silent, watching you meekly with his blue eyes.
Law school? Could she be talking about the union fixer, aka the gardener?
Okay, so this is the union fixer, the gardener.
Looks like it.
I'm not sure what a fixer is, but she is a real nice girl. Smart as a whip too.
The little guy smiles, a disarming smile at you. Okay. What's in that container over there? Point to the container suspended by the crane arm.
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
Alright.
Told you.
I'm looking for the leader of the dock workers union.
Oh, you want Mr. Everett then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood.
He coughs, then continues immediately.
Guys like Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys.
Easy now, Leo. I just want to know where I can find this man.
Oh, Mr. Everett is where he always is. In his office, of course.
He points to the two joint containers to your right. Okay, I'm off.
Bye-bye now.
He returns to his work. Nice guy, Leo. Very nice guy. Is this the office? The office is a container. Fair enough. I'm not judging. Oh wow, okay. I hear a typewriter, I think. The coffee in the giant thermos is still lukewarm. Stair made of pallets leading up. Oh, that guy is massive. Let's look at this swordfish. The taxidermy fish that tells time. Very cool.
Before you is a walrus of
Whoa.
a man seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you.
Look at that grin.
With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you.
Are you in charge of the dock workers?
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi.
Dubois?
It's good of you two to stop by. Please, have a seat.
Dubois? Is this my last name? Oh man. I didn't think it would be Dubois. He gestures to a tiny chair opposite to his giant desk.
I'm Everard Clare, head of the Debarders Union here in Martinez.
The man relaxes into his chair and continues.
I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
Yeah.
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
You go ahead, detective.
The lieutenant nods at you, then the chair.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best.
I believe in you, inner voice.
Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff?
Yeah.
You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
I'll take the seat.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
He gives you a sly wink. I'm gonna remain serious.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair you're sitting in is got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
Oh, that sounds horrible. I don't like it when my backside gets violated.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say.
Yeah, that guy. Oh, yeah, we're alright.
This should take care of that nonsense.
He points to a giant novelty check on his desk. It's absolutely comically huge.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
He's giving me money? This sounds like a preemptive bribe.
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
I do. Thank you, Everard. I'm going to take it. I'll say thank you. I want to be nice to the man.
Don't mention it. But also don't forget it. I'm just kidding, of course. Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun.
What?
Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
Alright.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun. The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear.
Oh.
Only two words escape its gravitational pull.
Lost
and gun.
I'm glad I got some extra health and stuff here. I didn't think I'd be taking damage from a conversation like this. How do you know about my lost gun? I'm not worried I got this. I would appreciate any help you could provide. How do you know about my lost gun?
I know everything, Harry.
Harry?
Now I know that you're worried. Don't be worried. Everything's going to be all right.
Is my name Harry Dubois? Because in my dream we were called Harry Boy. And now this guy is calling me Mr. Dubois.
It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
Okay.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
Kim? Kim?
Officer, we will deal with this later. We don't need Mr. Clare's help with this.
Yeah, I would say so.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
He says, as though to himself. Man, I shouldn't have sat down. And I took the check, which means my composure's gonna be real bad.
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry.
No, don't cry.
Aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are gonna shoot themselves with it.
No, I'm not about to cry.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
I look fine.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He
More
keeps
morale?
ranting. What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
The man snaps his fingers, but to no effect. You're in some stupor. There are no Harrys. Let your mind go to your safe place. Keep sliding down the chair like a jello shot.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Nope.
Maybe you could use your hands somehow. In a kind of throw-in motion. Like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
I could throw him off by throwing it back to him, and I'm as good as it gets, Mr. Dubois.
Don't be dramatic.
Ah,
I can see your condition isn't terminal.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
okay.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Thanks, Kev, for stepping in whilst my butt is agony.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions.
Okay.
Police officer questions.
We're a police officer.
It is about time to stop embarrassing yourself. Questions will help you regain some of your lost dignity.
Okay. Okay then. So police questions. I'm told the union is involved in the local drug trade.
What? Harry, how could you say that to me? You know I appreciate a joke as much as any Johnny fat guy, but I can't take slander. Are you actually investigating this?
I am.
You've hurt me, Harry. Me, a friend. But you know what?
He perks up.
I trust you, like I trust all my friends. And I know you'll never talk to me about this again, because you don't want to wound me. So do what you want, and let's change the subject.
Alright.
Thank you for your understanding. We will continue to do what we must.
You too, Lieutenant. You know, I like you, but you never were my favorite. I'm a Harry guy. I'm Team Harry.
What the hell happened to me? Why does... Like, this guy knows me.
None taken. Do we have anything else to do here, Harry?
You call me Mr. Dubois. Why?
Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everard, I call you Harry.
So that's really my name?
My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
I think the odds of that are very low.
My memory is fine. I'm just testing you.
So good to hear that, Harry. Apparently my sources were wrong. However, if you did have a spot of memory trouble, I could help you out. With my big fat folder.
Okay.
Words flow like a river of honey from his lips. It's just a brown folder. You can't make out what's written on it.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
The lieutenant inspects Everard over his spectacles.
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
Don't just jump to the folder. That's not smart. Shows you're on the edge. Do some probing first.
Okay. Let's get this straight. What is my full name?
It's Harry. Harry Dubois.
Wait, I thought you are Harry Dubois.
No, I'm really not. You are Harry.
Okay, I like it. I can work with that. It's not a bad name.
And I can work with you, Harry. Now, what else can I do for you?
Do you know anything about my family? Do I have a wife or kids?
Family? Harry, you're not a family man. There's
No-
not one peep of family in here. Unless you think you're a family man. Do you strike yourself as a family man, Harry?
I don't know. But I think I do. I'd be a wonderful father.
Well, yes. I'm sure you're going to make one little boy or a girl very happy and proud one day, Harry.
One day. But we definitely I'm pretty sure we definitely separated from someone. What kind of cop does it say I am?
Well, Harry, if I were to sum you up in one word, it would be apologetic.
Well, I'm not apologetic. I'm confident.
Well, you sure come off as very confident in all our interactions, Harry. You're a real man's man.
All right.
He's probably just making a guess based on your recent activity in Martinez.
Yeah, where did you get that folder?
Ah, this? My friends in your organization gave it to me, Harry.
I find that very suspicious. May I
Yeah.
have a look?
I'm afraid this is meant for Union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi. I'm sure you understand. Please continue, Harry.
Okay, let's have another look at that folder.
Everard's large hands are covering the folder.
Damn.
But the look on his face says, I know everything about you, Harry.
I've got nothing to hide, mainly because I don't know what it is I would try to hide.
Oh, Harry. Oh, wow. This is really something.
I'm sure it's not that bad. At worst, he has an old RCM folder, and I very much doubt even that.
So how about it, Harry? You need assistance, I presume?
Yeah, let's talk about other
Of
matters.
course, Harry, of course. Let's not linger on personal details and amnesia.
Okay.
You wanted something from me?
Let's see, could you help me get a dead body down from a tree?
You might have noticed there's one hanging on a tree behind the hostel cafeteria.
Oh my. Don't take this question personally, but why would I get involved in this matter?
Mr. Clare, the man was hanged with a cargo belt. A steel-reinforced cargo belt. It's safe to assume the Union had something to do with the murder. Besides, getting the body down would benefit all of us. It's a stain on the neighborhood.
Also, I studied the footprints at the crime. Worker boots.
I can certainly see how having him up there might start affecting some real estate values.
He licks his fat lips and smiles.
But of course, all joking aside, I am going to help you.
Thank you. He picks up the handset of a radiophone to his right, then clicks a button.
Jean-Luc, my boy, I'm sending 2 police officers down. They have a dead body in a tree problem they need help with. Namely, they need it to be taken down.
Jean-Luc. Oh, that's Meterhead, whatever his name is.
And Jean, please take it easy with the race science. That's a yes to getting the body down, no to the race science.
He hangs up and turns back to you.
You can find Jean-Luc down at the gates.
Okay.
He's the big impressive one. You know, tattoos, muscles, ethnic looking. Can't miss him. Great guy.
Oh yeah, he's a hoot. Okay, I wanted to go over a couple of things about me.
Let's hear it, Harry.
Oh, I already did that, sorry.
Of course, Harry, of course.
Aren't you going to ask me...
Not linger on personal details and amnesia. You wanted something from me.
Aren't you going to ask me how I got in?
Harry, honestly, I'm just relieved you didn't get a hernia. A man your age.
A man my... What are you implying? I'm at the peak of my abilities.
Yes, Harry. You are obviously in peak physical condition, and I salute both your initiative and your physical prowess. Very impressive, Harry. Very impressive.
Alright.
Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it.
Let's talk about my lost gun.
Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone. Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. It's just a matter of time and, effort.
Okay.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Wait, the gun may have been bought from Roy's pawn shop. Have your men factored that in?
Yes, thank you for the hot tip regarding your lost gun, Harry. My men have indeed factored in that you pawned it.
Continue.
Now please, let the professionals do their job. Kick back, Harry, relax. I have great guys on this. You focus on what's important. Building our relationship for the good of Martinez.
But I'm the police officer. I am professional.
It did not come as a surprise to him.
Ah.
He might actually not be bullshitting.
Alright. I will not be blackmailed with this gun business.
Harry, I was only trying to be tactful. A lost gun is a dangerous thing. I can't have it around in my neighborhood.
Okay.
Kids could be playing gun roulette with it as we speak. Teenage gangs could be arming themselves. Get a hold of yourself, Harry.
Man, I really can't get a read on this guy. I mean, the picture's hilarious to begin with, but his tone and his words do not always match, you know?
I assure you, we are working on locating the missing sidearm as well.
Excellent, Mr. Kitsuragi. That's excellent news. Looks like we have a friendly gun-finding competition on our hands.
Alright, I want to talk about the hanging.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to help you like I'm helping you with the body and your lost gun. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me.
I sense that there's a but. No, say nothing.
But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
That's the idea there, Everard.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors.
Well, you know, I've opened a few doors in my life.
And I'm sure you're going to open this one with flying colors, Harry. This really is very simple, and there's nothing shady about it.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Does this jiggling ooze think he's going to use you? He's got another thing coming. Play his game, son, with your eyes peeled. He's going to slip up, and when he does, you're going to come out on top.
Why don't you just open it yourself?
Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. You look like you could run around all day.
I could. I would need to stop very regularly. And the jiggling would hurt after a while, I'm sure. But yeah, I could.
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. So what will it be, Harry?
Whose door is it?
Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about.
What do you mean by a weasel?
A loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly.
He removes his glasses and rubs his nose.
Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you.
He puts his glasses back on. Damn it, fine, I'll look into it. We need to talk about that murder.
Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship to the next level.
He flicks his finger.
You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates.
Alright.
Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker, too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry.
What's that, my old chubby friend?
Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door.
Huh. What if I did go in, though? I guess we can make that call when we actually go there. What's in that container outside your office?
My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbour. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them.
Well, there's something special about it. It's attached to the Kvalson crane.
Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you.
Smooth talking. Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container. You should at least try convincing it.
Really? Talking to the okay, I could maybe try that. I met Joyce, the company representative.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see.
So you've said.
I hope you're getting along.
Yeah, she's alright.
One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here.
Just pals?
We're all trying to do what's best for Martinez here. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her because you and I are such good friends and I'm helping you get that nasty body down from the tree. And with finding your lost gun. I'm not a jealous guy.
No, and you're certainly not one to guilt trip people at all. No. What happened to the previous negotiator? Joyce said the previous union leader vanished under suspicious circumstances. Joyce seems to think the union is lowballing her. Why haven't you let her in to see you? Yeah.
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
That's a bad excuse.
It's a fortress. He knows she can't get in here.
Ah, but I got in here.
He doesn't want to see her. It's as simple as that.
What happened to the previous negotiator, Mr. Gaumont?
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go.
He made concessions for the company in previous negotiations. Why would you let an ally go?
He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left.
You call them a midget.
Harry, I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this? Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry.
What?
I'm only kidding, Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals.
Wow. Wow. You know, it's really funny. This guy, ignoring his stature, right, ignoring his physique, the way he talks, and the fact that everything he says is upbeat, even though if there's a kind of a backhanded aspect to the statement. I used to have a boss like this. I'm trying to remember his name. When I was like 19 years old, I worked for like a medical recruitment company, and one of the area managers, I can't remember what his name is. Brian somebody, but I can't remember. But yeah, like he used to talk like this all the time. Even when he was saying something bad or negative or critical or whatever, he'd always have this sort of upbeat salesperson voice. And I always found it very peculiar because it made it really hard to know when he was actually telling a joke. But yeah, that was his constant mode of operation, you know. This guy reminds me of him. And he wore glasses as well. He just wasn't so fat, that's all. Or balding. Let's see. Joyce said the previous union leader vanished under suspicious circumstances.
Vanished? Harry, the woman left her casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the voting.
Wait. Right, sorry. What? We went from the disappearance of a person to cooking.
Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait. When she got back, the whole thing was over.
Okay, I'm gonna have to talk to her about that.
Wait, there was no mention of a casserole from Joyce.
Funny, Joyce didn't mention any casserole.
Harry, Harry, Harry. Do not fixate on this little matter. Maybe it was a rabbit stew, or a hairdryer, or an iron. The point is, her heart wasn't in it. Mine was.
Huh. Everard, Joyce seems to think the union is lowballing her.
Yes, yes. Lowballing, of course. This isn't a casino, Harry. Real people, real livelihoods are at stake here. but everything's a casino for those rich types.
Okay.
His expression makes it clear. This is childish and irresponsible behavior.
Okay, let's talk about something else.
Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization.
He's saying all the right things, but there's just something about him I'm not liking.
I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret. Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Everett doesn't mind.
Don't talk about yourself in the third person, it's really lame.
It is rather interesting to tell people things about each other, isn't it? It was nice telling him about her right now.
Everett, I'm going to leave now, but we might talk again later.
Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate.
Thanks. I was wondering how I'm supposed to get out.
Here, you're one of us now. A real red and white union man.
Oh god,
Take care, Harry.
I've just been branded. I feel like I've just been branded. Ah. Alright, let's have a look at this then. Giant novelty check. Hand it over. Okay, supposedly exchanges for 25 real at your local fritter store. Guess where we're going. Below the number, a careful hand has written the words constable's rent. Wow, pretty sure that's wow, that's a bit backhanded. All of it worthless in a pawn shop. Okay, so I can't pawn it for drug money. Right. Okay, we have a few things to do then. Let's prioritize them. I need to obviously do that little mission. I need to get the body down, so I need to talk to Measurehead. I also need to talk to Joyce again to find out what the hell's going on there. I hate getting stuck in the middle of other people's drama, you know, it's terrible. But let's get out of here. It's funny, that container looks a lot bigger on the inside. Doesn't it? Okie dokie. How am I gonna get my way out of here? Oh, what's this? I have a thought. The musk of oil and rust comes from the chasm in front of you. Smells like blood. Ooh. Wait, I can't actually open it, can I? No. What if I pry it open? Let's see. Nope, nope. Tools? Yep, here we go. Pry bar? Yeah, go for a pry bar. What's this? Ooh, Ultra Series gloves. I will take them. Oh, I just realized I could use the pry bar on doors that I can't open. Why am I not been doing that? But I'm gonna have to do that. Let's see what these gloves are like. So, electrochemistry. Or half light. For ultimate performance efficiency, the Faln Ultra Series gloves come fingerless and with a grippy padding covering the palms, making these ideal for quadrupedal movements and for lifting cargo. Okay, well, half light. Lets the body I get to threaten people? I don't really want to do that, but they do look pretty damn nice with my jacket, so I think we'll leave them on. Trying to remember how I got here. Actually. Oh yeah, this way, this way. Here we go. Right, I think what I'll do here is I'll make my way towards the end, you know, getting out of the harbour. But I'll end this episode here for now for you guys, and then I'll catch you in the next one. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed yourself. If you liked the video, you can always hit that button. If you're wanting to stick around for more in the future, make sure to subscribe to the channel and, you know, not miss out on videos that are released in the future. And of course, if you have anything else that you'd like to express, any thoughts or feelings, let me know in the comments section below. For now though, I'm going to go away. I hope you take care, and I will see you again soon.